Morning. Marcus here. Let me get to my spot. Okay. Whoa. Today, I want to talk to you about the new year. It's about to be the new year, and I want to figure out what's in store for the new year. Ooh, look, a quarter. I think I just dropped that, honestly. A warm welcome again. Now, whoa, that did a lot. That was just two. I want the world to focus on inner childhood trauma healing. Inner healing of childhood trauma. If everyone can go back into themselves, into their vast solitude, as Rilke would say, and get on that healing journey. And now it's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be like, oh, healed. Oh, it's like, oh, just healed. Now I'm like, I'm good. I haven't met anyone that was fully healed and was like, oh. I think everybody's going through it, and I think it's a journey. But the journey starts with just being conscious of it. Conscious of those things. Being aware. Being cognizant. Not necessarily cognizant. But yeah. But just to kind of set some time aside to do some healing. Or kind of it's an ongoing process. It's like you can't set aside time and be like, oh, there's my healing. And I guess people that say that, I think those people are just so traumatized that it's really, it's really that they're unaware of the long, arduous process of healing. And kind of blocking down everything else. But it's important to be grieving that inner child. The inner child that maybe wasn't shown, cared for, shown care for, or didn't get the sort of affection that you wanted as a, or needed as a child. Or in the past. You don't necessarily need to be a child, but I think everybody is traumatized to some extent of their inner child. And you can just be unconscious of it, like unaware of it, and then live the rest of your life sort of unconscious of the fact, and it kind of steers you in its own direction, and you're just along sort of for the ride. Not necessarily, like, of course, you got free will. And one of the things that I was talking to a buddy of mine, and he was describing his interpretation of Notes from the Underground, Dostoevsky's description of human nature, a sort of insight that the Crystal Palace, you can give men, but people, everything, and they'll fuck it up just in order to exercise their free will. And that's like an aspect of human nature. The quote goes something like, men are not piano keys. People want to exercise their free will, even if it's to their own detriment. Okay, we're stacking rocks now. That's a cool one. I should do rock stacking time lapses. Today we're going to be stacking rocks. Oh, I also want to talk about another point, and that is you can live in a life entirely that's not yours. Like you can live an entire life that's not yours. Like you can be like, oh, parents wanted me to be a lawyer. Go to law school. Then get with a firm. And then the firm wants you to do X, Y, and Z. And they want you to go to this new department now. And you don't really like the people in that new department, but you keep struggling on because it's the path that they had intended for you to become a partner in the firm. And then you could just be working all the time. But inside, you could be like, this life was never mine. And you can live your entire life like that. Like it wasn't your conscious choice to do that. And then you spend 40, or like 10 years, 20 years doing that. And you're just suffering. I don't really want to ruin that one. But I want to encourage everybody out there that to live a life that is yours. It's your life. You're going to be the person that dies. Hey, listen. Listen out there. You're going to be the person that dies when you die. I'm not saying, that's so crazy, the thing I just thought in my head, but it's like the Jimi Hendrix. He was like, I'm gonna be the person that has to die when it's my time to die, so let me live my life the way I want to live. And that is a beautiful thing. That is truly a beautiful thing. And I wish people would all do that and not live the lives that they were given or even unconsciously set upon them by X, Y, and Z. I think that would be a good thing. And I think that would be an important thing for someone to do. But that's my message here today, is to live your life the way you want to live, but you gotta be strategic with it. You gotta be really strategic with it. There was a podcast, they were talking about surrender. Like surrendering yourself to the present. And surrender. It's like you never would think about that as a word. To surrender. Because you want to kind of like, you want to be strong. And you want to be... But those aren't mutually exclusive. The reason I'm telling you this is I completely forgot what I was actually going with. Like, I forgot what I was thinking about. Like, I don't remember what I was saying there. Like, complete blank out. I think I gotta work on that. Well, I'm just getting ready, geared up for the new year. And I want to be making some more videos in the new year and being more consistent and being more creative and being more consistent. Sorry, that's weird. I won't do that again. I mean, I probably will, but anyways, that's the mind of a crazy person. It's the mind of a crazy person, you see. This is a funny video. Hey, so how's it going? How's it going, guys? So the comment question today comes from username Bing, and they said, "Where's the closest way to town?" That's such a silly thing. This is just kind of ramblings. Now I'm really rambling. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Alright, peace, guys.